Despite nearly giving myself water poisoning, sitting here by the edge of the Loch Ness felt a bit surreal. After a full day on the road, it was now quiet. Just the water, the tent, and the hills in the distance. It's the kind of place that makes you slow down for a minute and really take it in. There's something special about ending a long ride with nothing but the sound of water beside you. There's no big plans for this evening, no need to cook, no need to boil water. All I needed to do was just sit here and watch the light fade, and appreciate being out here in the middle of it all.
This one was completely my fault.
Good morning, guys. It is 8 in the morning. I am so exhausted. I did not sleep well because I came down to the lake around 7 p.m. last night and I was just like, oh great, Midgie, the tourists are going. So I set up a tent by the side of the lake, and then for whatever reason, because I did that, a load of tourists were just like, oh, it must be fair game if she's doing it. Anyway, the park ranger came around last night, and this is where it gets really interesting, because a lot of people who are camping nearby are like using those like tent boxes. And the camp ranger went and spoke to everyone, and she said, you know, don't be lighting fires. Make sure you take all your rubbish home. I'm the park ranger. I'm just letting everyone know there's a toilet 6 minutes down the road. Please don't use, you know, toilet paper and yada, 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 yada. But she didn't come and speak to me. So am I giving off like a vibe of I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing? Because I'm the only one here with a real tent. So I'm like, do I look like I know what I'm doing? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I've ever packed up so early. It's 9:15. We're having to go into Inverness again, which is really annoying. Anyway, we're going into Inverness, we're going to get some fuel, and then we're going back to the other side of the lake. Oh my goodness.
Rolling into Inverness, the first priority was fuel, both for the bike and for me. I pulled into a station and topped up the tank to full, making sure I was set for the miles ahead. With the bike sorted, my thoughts quickly turned to caffeine, and I swung back out of the city and I started following the road along the far side of Loch Ness, keeping an eye open for coffee shops where I could, and taking a quick break before pushing further south.
Okay, we're going to follow the A82 down. There's a coffee shop in about 20 minutes. We're going to stop there. I kind of want a Loch Ness plushie, I'm not going to lie. I want one wearing a little tartan hat. Do they make those? I'm sure that was on a children's cartoon like I saw as a kid. It's like a Loch Ness monster wearing a tartan hat and a little kilt. Because that is exactly what I want. The view! Ah, it's amazing! Look at it! It's so beautiful. I love it. Ah, this is so fantastic. This makes me want to go back to Norway. Woo! Oh my goodness. Woo! Ah, the roads are great. The sky smells amazing. Oh, I'm so happy. I love it. Oh, it's so cool.
To my surprise, I found a little coffee shop that sold tiny toys of Loch Ness, precisely the souvenir I'd been joking about picking up. The only catch was the price tag, and sitting at around 20 quid, it made me think twice. With my oversized rucksack threatening to knock half the shelves over, I carefully shuffled my way back out without committing to the purchase. I did, however, order a coffee and ended up spending a good hour sitting outside in the sunshine, enjoying the break and watching the world go by before getting back on the road.
I'm going to be honest, that was not my favourite coffee. It was very overpriced and it tasted not great. It tasted like cheap beans and sadness. But you know what? There was somewhere to park my bike. I ended up chatting to another biker from France, and it was a great morning. So although the coffee was awful, I can't complain. I cannot complain. And let's be honest, the locals are being very tolerant of the tourists. So I guess disgusting overpriced coffee is the price we literally have to pay. That's the cafe I was meant to stop at, Cafe 82. Because it had a really big car park. What's going on here then? Oh, the bridge is moving. Oh mate, imagine being stood on that drunk. You'd be like, is the floor moving or am I really drunk? Look, Miles, it's a bridge. It's a magical special bridge. Run back to your car. Go on, do the British jog. Yeah, there we go. Classic British jog.
The sun was shining, the roads were clear, and I couldn't have asked for a better day on the bike. I felt completely over the moon, and drifting from one road to the next without much thought of a plan, letting the trip take its own shape. Most of the routes I found myself on were empty and giving me that rare feeling of having the whole of Scotland to myself. It was one of those perfect riding days where everything just seemed to line up, and you can't help but enjoy every single mile.
So apparently there's a ferry. I'm not really sure where it goes to.
I eventually rolled into a ferry port and got completely thrown off. Oban wasn't on the plan at all, but the crew started waving me forward, and like some sort of motorcycle sheep, I just followed along and straight onto the boat. It only hit me once I'd parked up that I had no clue where this ferry was even going. A little while later, we eventually pulled into Colquhoun, a place I'd never heard of, let alone planned to visit. And at that I just had to laugh at the fact that I'd accidentally shipped myself off to who knows where.
Okay, so I managed to find the best lunch ever. Oh, it consists of an ice cream and a tinny.
I need to remember to fuel up though.
After having lunch and quickly fueling up, I then hit the road once more. From there, I followed the winding coast road, tracing it all the way around in the direction of Fort William. The ride was unbelievable. This is where things started to go wrong. I began scouting for wild camping spots along the road, but it turned out to be a real challenge. You've got to be far enough from the road just in case a driver loses control at night, but also far back enough from the shore to avoid the rising tide. That combination made it near impossible to find somewhere safe. I'd already passed loads of amazing spots earlier that day, but they were now 2 hours behind me, and the indecision dragged on. Suddenly, before I know it, it was 8 PM and I still hadn't pitched the tent. At that point I called it. There was not going to be any wild camping tonight, and I tried to find a proper campsite instead. The problem was that I ended up riding to over 5 different campsites only to be turned away from every single one of them. By 9 PM I was still homeless for the night and now running dangerously low on fuel.
Hi, do you have room for a tent for the night?
I don't, I'm afraid. I'm completely full.
Oh no.
I did earlier, but we normally close at 6. But
Do you know-
even at that, I'm still.
Do you know where the nearest petrol station is?
Petrol station?
Yeah, I've run out of fuel.
I don't know, mileage, I don't know if it's available. It's like a pay by card. I don't know if it's.
Alright, okay. No worries. Alright, cheers. Right. Apparently, the petrol station in Malaga pay at the pump. So we're just gonna go back to freaking Malaga. Twice already. I have no idea, I'm trying to work it out. Okay, I am leaving my fate up to fate. I have officially run out of fuel. I've looked in the fuel tank. I've been flashing red for the last probably hour, so I'm officially screwed. So it looks like I'm sleeping at a petrol station tonight. I've thrown up a please help me on Facebook, so if anyone is in the area, maybe they can come and help me. I'm just probably going to go have a wee bit of a cry now, so that's fine. Yeah. Oh well, I guess there's worse places to sleep. Outside of nowhere. How did this happen? I shouldn't have been so indecisive.
This one was completely my fault.